All right, hello, and welcome back to Gay by Gay. How is everybody doing? It's a brand new week.
It's a brand new gay man.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Well, I don't think anyone's happy on a Monday, but
yeah.
This is as close as you're going to get. I mean, being gay is happy, isn't it, Aliyah?
Monday gay.
Monday gay gay. Monday gay gay.
Gay day.
Gay day every day.
It's like payday, but on a Monday, but with gay.
But with gay. All right, so Aliyah actually had a super interesting idea. We are going to be taking personality tests this week.
Yay!
So, we're going to be taking Enneagram tests. I have never taken an Enneagram test before. I have taken general personality tests, but never one like this.
Yeah.
And Charlie, I don't think you've never
no.
taken a personality test. And Aliyah, you do these frequently because you're the introspective type.
Yeah.
You know, you like to know about yourself, so...
I like watching these things roast me, so...
Oh, my God.
Sounds like you. Yeah. Sounds pretty accurate. So with Enneagram tests, I guess there are 9 types that it kind of goes through. So there are 3 kind of subcategories. It goes through the heart, the head, and the body. So the heart types are type 2, which is the giver, type 3, the achiever, and type 4, the individualist. The head types are type 5, the investigator, type 6, the skeptic, type 7, the enthusiast, and the body types are type 8, which is the challenger, type 9, which is the peacemaker, and type 1, which is the perfectionist. Mm-hmm. So if we had to predict for Aliyah, because she's going to be the first one to take this test here, if we had to predict for Aliyah, I'm going to say she's either going to be the heart type or the body type, in my opinion. Not that you're not, the head type, but I mean, number 1, you're gay, so you don't give head anymore. No. And number 2,
how do you know? Well,
not in that way. Your girlfriend lives in Oregon. Come on.
I know.
Yeah, your girlfriend doesn't even live in the same country as you at this point, so shush. But I feel like you do deep thinky, but not in the way that I think this would think about it. So I feel like, for me, if I had to guess, if you were the heart type, I would say that you're probably the giver.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you were the body type, I definitely say you would be the perfectionist.
Yeah.
I think Charlie and I are both in agreement on that one. Any predictions for yourself?
I think I agree with what you guys have. I can't really see me being anything really else.
Yeah. All right. So basically the way this works, we're going to take, this actual test has a bunch of different kind of statements. So we're going to be ranging them from kind of very inaccurate all the way up to very accurate. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of going to ask how much this relates to you and whether you agree with the statement in terms of your personality. Yeah. All right, so Aliyah, first one up. The statement is, I strive for perfection.
I think that's very
very
accurate. Very accurate. I want everything I do to be perfect.
Yes.
Personally.
Yes.
I like it.
I mean, I feel like that's just most dancer types, especially,
definitely.
right? We always strive for perfection, even though we acknowledge more than anyone that perfection does not exist, but we want it anyway.
We still want it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. I work hard to be helpful to others.
I think that's very accurate because if I see someone struggling with something, I have to go up and kind of ask them if they want help.
I have observed this in class. Yes.
Because then I'll go home and I'll think about it. Why didn't you help them?
Yeah, why didn't you help them with that? Yeah, I very much agree.
So I do.
It is important to me that other people like me.
Oh, very accurate.
You're a people pleaser.
Yeah. I am a people pleaser, 100%.
It is important to me to achieve great things.
Yeah. I think it's just accurate for that one. I don't think it's very accurate, but I also do not disagree.
I make more significant contributions than the average person.
I don't know about that. I think if it's societally wise, I think to help people, I may be. Because I'm the type of person to go oh, I want to go to the hospital and rock babies. Or
I feel like this is a bit of a context sensitive question, just
Depends
in that
what it is.
Yeah, because I mean, significant contributions to what? To society, to your job, to your home
your
life.
Friends,
I think because it's so general, it just means people in general. Yeah. So I guess, do you make significant contributions to the people around you?
I would say I agree. Because, if I'm doing something, I'm the type of person to go out of my way to do something over the top and extra for it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I would agree.
At work, I look for things to do. Yeah. At dance, I'm pretty self-sufficient.
You're always looking for ways to give more. So I definitely think that I would agree with that. Next one. I feel my emotions very deeply.
Very accurate.
What you guys can't see is that I already had it pre-marked because I read the question in advance and I was like, yep.
I literally read like the first like 2 words and was like, yep.
I feel my emotion. Yep.
I am emotional.
So next question. I have a sense that other people will never truly understand me. Are you the suffering artist type?
I think that's so kind of pretentious, but I also say agree.
That's fair. I think deeply about things. Do you deep thinky?
I deep thinky.
I don't
Do you deep thinky strongly or just regularly?
You just can't English.
I think I strongly deep thinky.
Okay. Yeah.
Internally.
Internally deep thinky. Gotcha. I am prepared for any disaster.
Very inaccurate.
Yeah.
Have I thought of it? Yes. Have I prepared for it? No.
It is important to me to avoid pain and suffering at all times.
I'd say inaccurate because I am a dancer. I choose pain and suffering on a daily basis.
I think, again, that's a bit of a context-sensitive question where it's like, is that emotional?
I don't
Or is that
avoid it.
physical?
I don't know. I think in either way I don't avoid it.
Yeah, because...
If I know that one of you is sad about something, I'm going to go and talk to you about it and feel sad myself. I'm not going to run away.
Very true, very true. All right. I seek out experiences that I know will make me feel happy or excited.
Very accurate. Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Very accurate. I like to be happy or excited. I'm usually happy or excited.
I see the positive in every situation.
I'd say just accurate.
Just accurate.
Just accurate.
I am not afraid to tell someone when I think they are wrong.
Very inaccurate.
No.
Yeah,
No
I was ready with that one as well.
If you're wrong, I'm gonna stare at you and nod.
And hope that
she will just smile.
Judge on the inside.
Yeah. I let other people make the decisions.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say regular accurate because I like to regular accurate because I like to make the decisions when other people follow me. But if someone's gonna do it, I'm not gonna step out of my boundary.
Yeah.
I stay in my lane.
All right. I appreciate having rules that people are expected to follow.
It depends.
It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had to say for you, which is probably counterintuitive to this test because it's her personality, but if I had to say, I feel like, yes, you do appreciate rules because I know how you act in a theater.
Yeah, you're right.
You like it when there are rules, and you like it when people follow them, like the rules of etiquette and everything.
I would say just regular accurate.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go, like, if there's rules that shouldn't be in place, if I think that a rule is stupid, I'm likely not to be like, I don't really care.
Yeah, but
You know
at the same time, if you agree with those
Yeah.
rules, I feel like, you appreciate having rules in place for, like at a venue or something like that, you appreciate having the rules there that people have to follow just for courtesy's sake.
Yeah.
I am concerned about security more than anything else.
No, inaccurate, I think.
Just regular inaccurate?
Just regular inaccurate.
I think a lot about what will happen in the future.
I think just regular accurate. I don't think I think a lot. I don't think you think
either.
I think very much.
I go with the flow, but it's not that I don't think about it.
Like you plan for things.
You think about it, but you don't panic about it. You don't stress about it.
No.
So the question is that accurate for you, or is that just neutral for you?
Oh, that might just be neutral. I think you're right. Because I don't.
You think about it. You acknowledge, but you don't really.
Obsess.
Yeah. Because I feel like the levels that I would give that is that sort of like, inaccurate side is like not caring. Neutral is just sort of I'll think about it, but I'm not really going to do much. Accurate, I feel like, is I might worry about that, and very accurate is I'm going to panic and stress about this.
Yeah,
so
true.
I feel like you would sit on neutral.
Like neutral, yeah.
I don't fit in with ordinary people.
I think that's very accurate.
Yeah.
I am a oddball.
I love you though.
Thank you. I love you too.
There is rarely a good reason for changing how things are done.
I think that's very inaccurate.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I do. Because
chaos.
chaos.
Very much us.
There is really a good reason for changing how things are done. I like tradition for the aesthetic's sake. I don't like it depends on how practical traditions are for me.
So I think for you,
oh wait, there's really a good reason. Yeah.
Yeah, there's rarely a good reason for changing how things are done.
You don't need to have a good reason to change it. You can have a neutral reason to change it.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. I always finish my chores.
Accurate. So
Yeah.
most of the time.
You do it most of the time. You are a fairly tidy and,
Yeah.
Clean person.
If I make the plan for myself and I don't do it, I'm going to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am always trying to be a better person.
I think that's very
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah, very accurate.
I like to be good. I like to be good.
Yeah.
I check carefully for mistakes and errors.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
I am.
Perfectionism, right?
Yeah, I'm analytical.
I like to be around people who I can help.
That's very accurate.
People pleaser.
Yeah.
I like to feel that I am an important person in my social groups.
I think that's regular accurate. Depends on
Who you're with, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on how much I care about
I feel like
people.
I mean, I don't think anyone wants to be the hated person in
No.
the friend group.
But I don't always like to be the center. I like to
with Cordelia and all of them.
share.
Yeah.
Share.
Sherry, yeah. It is important to me to be successful.
I think that's accurate. Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
The organizations I belong to would not function well without me.
I don't believe in.
Is that inaccurate?
Like,
I don't know.
Oh,
I
she's
like.
thinking.
are you talking about dance?
Well, here's the thing. Organizations can mean many different
Yeah.
things. That's your
Yeah.
home life, that's your friends, that's your job. And for you, you go one
Yeah.
step beyond because you also do all the dancing.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to it, I feel like everyone's job, for the most part, you have a job for a reason. It's because you're somewhat instrumental. So I'm going to say that just for context, let's go with just dance
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
the bar on that one because
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of your hobby. That's your outside thing where your personality is going to come through a little bit more.
Yeah.
So when it comes to dancing, the organization I belong to would not function well without me. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree in the way that I believe almost anyone is replaceable.
It's a harsh reality in the
also,
industry,
like-
but yeah.
Because I'm an overachiever and I make myself I make myself important because I go out of my way to do
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So would you say that that's almost more neutral?
Yeah, I
then,
would say
maybe?
that's neutral.
Because it's not that the dance studio wouldn't function
Yeah.
without you, but
It wouldn't be the
you
same.
you make yourself a valuable member.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
without you, that is losing a valuable member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say that that's maybe a little more neutral.
Yeah.
I often feel overtaken by my emotions.
Very accurate. I am emotional.
If she doesn't have a breakdown a month, I'm starting to get concerned.
I've turned into a robot.
She's turned into a robot. She's been replaced by a changeling. The aliens have left a pod person in her place.
I am rarely neutral. I'm either very happy or very sad.
Yeah.
Yes, you swing.
angry
You swing.
sometimes.
Yeah. I have always felt different from other people.
I would say that's accurate. I wouldn't say that's very accurate, but I would say it's accurate.
Fair. I like to analyze things from every angle.
I like to say that's very accurate.
Yeah.
I do thinky.
You thinky
I
thinky.
do thinky.
I always have a plan for what I would do if things go wrong.
I'd say,
Depends what it is.
yeah, I would say regular accurate because, like, even for things like conflict, I definitely know what I would do if things go wrong.
Yeah.
So-
You kind of have a plan, but, you don't have plan A, B, C, D.
No.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just kind of like, well, if things start to go that way, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I avoid situations that bring up negative feelings.
I would say that's very accurate.
You run from your problems,
Of
do you?
course.
Yeah.
Uh,
I seek excitement.
Very accurate. I like to be excited.
I am good at seeing the bright side of things when others complain.
all of these questions are very much depends
Yeah.
what it is.
I am
Context sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm a lot of like, as a person, I will like. How do I say? If someone's like, "Oh, this bad thing is happening," I can make light of it and make jokes.
Yeah.
But I think that if like bad things happen to me, I'm not good at seeing the bright side when it comes to situations about me.
I think just going with the context of the question, I'm good at seeing the bright side of things when others complain. So I guess that's others complaining, oh man, it's snowing out. Would you be the type of person to go, yeah, but it's pretty? Do you know what I mean? Would you see the bright side, or would you go, yeah, oh, it's disgusting? And if you can't tell, it did snow here like 2 days
Yeah.
ago. And if you know me, number one, fall is my favorite season. And number two, I hate the cold, I hate snow, and I hate winter.
It's Christmas.
So I hate this
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, I think.
So I'm the one complaining. If I complain, Aliyah, it's already cold and it's already goddamn snowing and it's only October.
What do I say to you? I say it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, I would say that that's at least accurate.
It is accurate.
I do not hesitate to call people out when they are behaving badly.
Very inaccurate.
Yeah, no.
I will not.
There's
sometimes
a one time.
There is only one scenario in which you do, and it's at dance competitions. If Aliyah sees that students are putting their costumes on the floor, she will hunt them down and hang them up from the to the ceiling from their toes.
Scalp them.
She will push them down an escalator. Like
doesn't
she
even
is
matter
like,
if it's at competition, even if it's just in the dance room.
And
Just
I won't do
costumes.
it for them. I will not do it for them.
no, she will hunt them down
Yeah.
and force them to do it themselves, and she will stand over them, staring at them as they do it.
Yes.
And she will be like, "Good, and don't forget your lesson."
Yes.
Yeah.
I go along with what other people want.
Very accurate.
Yeah, you a sheep, you a follower.
When you ask us what we want,
You're
we're
the
like,
lemming of the
whatever.
group.
Yeah.
People should follow the rules instead of doing what they feel like doing.
I think that's accurate. I think that sometimes rules come before how you feel. I don't think that people should cause scenes just because they want to.
Just because you're not a Karen?
No, I'm not a Karen.
No.
I seek out relationships that offer me some type of protection.
Inaccurate.
No, you don't feel like you need protection?
It's not that I don't feel like I need it. I don't think I'll...
Well, I mean, you are a lesbian, so I guess you don't really need as much
No,
protection as normal.
I don't... Damn, Daddy.
You don't need to worry about getting pregnant now, at
I don't
least.
seek out to be
Just be
protected.
careful about gonorrhea. That's a problem.
Oh, God.
Don't get herpes. I can clearly visualize what could happen in the future.
Inaccurate.
No, you don't think too much about that?
It's not that I don't think too much about it. Can I clearly visualize it? I don't...
Nothing's set in stone.
I don't
so
want
it's
to.
hard say.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to change.
Average people often find me a bit weird.
Very accurate.
I already had that marked off because
Yeah.
the number of weird looks she gets from other students in the classroom is ridiculous.
Just people on the street, too.
Just watching them as... For those of you who don't know, Aliyah does want to work on Broadway, but recently we've kind of been talking a little bit more, and she has another huge interest in maybe joining a modern dance company. If you ever get Aliyah... if you ever get a chance to see her doing her modern stuff, average people are going to find you a bit weird. She's one of those artsy types.
I am artsy.
We have a group chat for our dance group, and she sent us a video of a bunch of people tap dancing, but they all look like noses.
Yes, they're in nose costumes. That's amazing, though.
I think the average person might find you a bit weird.
I am.
You might find that a bit. I don't even know, man.
Yeah. If you can look it up, the nose tap dance. Very interesting.
Very good.
I like to do things as I've always done them.
I'd say very accurate. I'm a routine person.
You are a routine person,
Yeah.
very much so. I persist until a task is done.
I'd say very accurate.
Yeah.
I like to finish things when I start them.
You're a dog with a bone. You're just like,
Yeah.
I started it now. Here we go.
Gotta finish it.
I spend time trying to discover and correct my faults and weaknesses.
Very accurate. I am that self-help cheesy person.
You are. You are the type to listen to self-help tapes. I hold myself to very high standards.
I think very accurate.
Perfectionist.
Yeah.
I am a natural caretaker.
I'll say regular accurate.
You do take care
Yeah.
of others.
But sometimes you just don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
Or if you're Aliyah, sometimes you just know the exact wrong thing to say at the exact right time.
And it'll be funny if I say it, so I'll say it.
God damn it.
Well, at least no one died, right, Aliyah? Awkward
I'm
laugh.
bad with dead people.
You are bad with
I
dead
am
people.
bad with dead people.
I want people to admire me.
I think very accurate.
Yeah.
I like it when
The
people
little
like
kids
me.
are
You
competition.
want to be an inspiration.
Yeah.
It's something that you've told me before where you said you don't just want to dance for yourself. You want to dance to inspire other people out there the way you were inspired
Yeah.
at a young age.
Yeah.
So I think that is very
Yeah.
accurate. I want to achieve a lot in my life.
I'd say very accurate.
Yeah.
Wanted to join a professional dance company?
Yeah.
If I am honest, I feel that I am a bit better than other people.
I'd say regular and accurate.
No? You don't feel better than others?
No.
I feel a deep sense of grief for what I have lost.
Depends what you have lost.
Yeah.
And in what sense.
I'd see that. I would say just accurate. Just accurate.
Just accurate?
Just accurate.
I am an unusual sort of person.
Very accurate.
Yeah. I take time to understand things more deeply than most people do.
I'd say very accurate, even though I don't vocalize it.
Yeah.
Deep thinky, right?
Deep thinky.
You don't have to vocalize, but you deep thinky.
Yeah, I do deep thinking.
It is important for me to be prepared for any emergency.
Very inaccurate.
Yeah.
Everyone in my life knows is if an apocalypse happens, zombies, almost pandemic. If there's a very bad pandemic, everyone knows I'm out of here. We're dying. It's fine.
I would not trust her in the zombie apocalypse.
No.
No.
No, I wouldn't want to become a zombie.
You would be the type to leave the gate open
Yeah.
and let the zombies in.
Come on, guys.
Why?
That's you.
That's you.
We're all dying anyways, right, Aliyah?
Yeah.
You have said that before.
I would have like
Literally like
a
20 minutes ago.
crisis and just be like, guys, it's over.
Yeah, it's over, guys.
Sorry.
I distract myself from any sad feelings that arise.
Very accurate. I don't like to be sad.
You run from your problems.
Because I get very sad, I don't like to be sad.
Yeah. I often make changes in my life when things get boring.
It's very accurate.
You like to keep it fresh?
Yeah.
Change it up?
I don't like to be bored.
I tend to be more optimistic than most people.
I'd say regular accurate.
That's fair.
Yeah, I am pretty optimistic most of the time.
I tell people what I think, even if it's hard to hear.
Very inaccurate. Even when it's good to see
Yeah,
what
no,
I hear.
you keep everything to yourself.
Yeah.
You do not like to push your opinions onto
Yeah.
other people.
No, not at all.
I would rather follow the group than push for what I want.
Hey, I don't push for what I want. I make myself an... Oh, God, this is exposing me. I make myself an important person, and then I slip it in.
That's fair. That's accurate.
Accurate, yeah.
I feel most comfortable in organizations with a clear hierarchy.
Inaccurate.
No? You don't care? You just like, general group?
Yeah.
You don't like that sort of CEO and manager? You
No.
don't like all of that sort of
I don't
stuff?
think that's too important.
You're just kind of like all for one and one for all?
Not like all for one and one for all, but more like...
Maybe where there's like one leader and maybe, kind of a right-hand man,
Yeah.
so to
Well,
speak.
you know
and then
me.
everybody else is just kind of the core. It's very much like a ballet group
Yeah.
where you kind of have
Yeah.
the principal dancers and then
Yeah.
you have the corps de ballet, right? But it's
Yeah.
not huge. Like, you don't need that
No.
to feel comfortable.
Well, you know me as a leader. I'm like... I am a leader, but I'm not all-knowing. I can admit my
No,
faults.
very much so. As much as you do take that role with other people, you do not impose your will
No,
on them.
no.
So I would say that is very inaccurate for you then. I take measures to protect myself and my loved ones from harm.
I would say very accurate. I think
You are the protective
I
type.
think about other people a lot.
I make plans for many years into the future.
Inaccurate. I'm bad at planning.
I am an unusually unique person.
Regular accurate. Regular accurate.
Just regular?
Regular accurate. I don't think unusually unique.
I would say unique. I don't know unusually.
Usually.
I would definitely say unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dislike trying new methods or procedures.
I'd say inaccurate. I can appreciate something new.
You can appreciate, kind of looking at things a new way or
Yeah.
trying something new.
Yeah.
I focus on my responsibilities and duties.
I would say very accurate.
Again, very just rule following type,
Yeah.
right? I read books that help me be more productive or better at what I do.
Very accurate.
Self-help book
Yeah.
type.
You're
Yes.
a
Period.
pamphlet type of person.
I'm a pamphlet. I am. I do like
Yeah.
a good pamphlet.
A pamphlet.
A pamphlet.
Well, I mean,
It's the only way she plans with pamphlets.
Pamphlets.
I put a lot of pressure on myself to do things right.
Very accurate.
Perfectionism.
Yes.
I take the initiative to help other people and make their lives easier.
Yeah. If I care about someone a lot, I will.
So accurate or super accurate?
Accurate. Regular accurate.
I put in the effort to make a good impression on other people.
Very accurate. I value what other
You
people...
very much value what other people
Yeah.
think of you. And I think it's why, to a certain extent, you keep most of your opinions to yourself
Yeah.
because you do value what others think
Yeah.
of you in
Yeah.
that way. I set ambitious goals for myself.
I'd say very accurate.
Yep.
I like to achieve great
You
things.
do. I'm an important member of my social groups.
I'd say neutral.
Neutral?
Yeah.
I can describe my emotions in a lot of depth and detail.
What do you think?
I would say...
No.
I would say
more on the accurate side.
I would say accurate.
Yeah.
The only thing that gets in your way is your abysmal use of the English language.
Yes. Yes, that's what I mean.
The thing is, Aliyah can describe, she knows what she's feeling. She's just not always the best at explaining it in a way that others can understand,
Yeah.
which is why I would say just accurate, not
Yeah.
super
I'm a
accurate.
metaphorical person.
Yes. I often feel like an outsider.
I would say regular accurate.
You kind of feel like you're on the outside
Yeah,
sometimes?
I'm weird. I'm a weirdo.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't see you interact much outside of either Charlie and I
Yeah.
or, the dance group. So I feel like to other people, maybe you would. You're so comfortable with
Yeah.
us that we get that
even-
sensation
I think
of
I
you.
feel like an outsider. I can accept in reality it might not be that way, though.
Interesting. I find my mind to be a very interesting place.
I think that's very accurate.
I want to visit your mind one day.
I would love to visit the dancing bears in your mind.
I would
embarrassing.
pay like
Has anyone ever
$10 million to visit your mind.
Has anyone ever seen that video on YouTube? It's Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics, and it's got like a bunch of dancing bears in that. I've told Aliyah before. I think that is her mind. I think
Yeah.
That's what happens in there, except instead of it being Sweet Dreams that's playing, I think it's just like either Wii music or elevator music.
Yeah.
But the bears are vibing.
Yeah.
So I'll ask her that. Aliyah, are the bears vibing?
Yes.
The bears are vibing. She's thinking. I am always aware of what can go wrong in a situation.
I think that's regular accurate.
I feel like you don't really...
You're aware of it, but I just don't think you put that much stock into it.
I don't go through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have many ways of avoiding situations that get me down.
Very accurate.
You run.
I do run.
I am always up for a new adventure.
Also very accurate. I like new things.
You like excitement.
Yes.
I believe that things usually work out for the best.
I think very accurate.
Positive person. Yeah, I can see that. I stand up for what I believe in, even if it upsets other people.
I would say regular and accurate, and I know you might disagree with me on that, but if I like someone and I love someone and someone comes up to me and they try to shit talk that person, they are dying. Yeah. They are dead to me.
This is why I was actually going to say I actually agree with your self-assessment on that one because you won't necessarily stand up for your individual thoughts, but I feel like when it comes down to it, if you feel the need to defend somebody else, you will go to the mat to protect them.
We will
I know you have done that for me before. Back when Aliyah was a kid, we had a situation at a competition where things did not go well. The girls kind of
we bombed.
They bombed on stage. It was bad, and I took a walk to cool off a little bit because I was definitely a little bit heated because I had given them this huge pep talk and everything else, and they just kind of blew it.
Yeah.
So I had gone for a walk because, I was like, I'm not going to explode all over the kids because that's not right.
You made a good decision, honestly.
Some of the parents got offended by my decision to take a break and to walk away. And I guess some of the parents had kind of started to shit talk me a little bit while I was gone, saying that, what had happened was my fault and everything. And Aliyah was only, I think, 15 at the time? 14?
Yeah, 14, 15.
14, 15. And in front of all of these other dance moms and dance girls, this girl went to the mat for me enough so that she got into such a huge fight with her mother that her mother got on a bus and left.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely say that you do not care. When it comes to protecting the people you care about, you will go whole hog.
Oh, I will.
You will go.
I will.
I let other people take the lead.
I think that's regular accurate.
Regular accurate.
I can let other people lead, but I can also slide in.
Yeah.
You can take the leadership position, but if someone else goes, hey, I think we're going to go here, you'll be like, okay.
Yes.
I dislike people who disrupt things by breaking the rules.
I think that's very accurate.
If someone starts making noise in a performance hall, you will lose your mind.
Yes.
Especially if it is your mother.
Yes.
Aliyah will lose her shit. She cannot stand this.
I can't.
I make alliances with people who can help me stay safe and secure.
I think that's very accurate.
So you surround yourself with people who, will kind of protect you a little bit?
Yeah, I'm smart.
Snappy.
Yes.
I am often looking ahead toward what is coming next.
I think that's regular accurate.
I have different interests than most people. You had an interest in watching a bunch of tap dancers dressed up as noses, and you thought it was so interesting that you sent it to the group chat.
Very accurate.
That's all I'm going to say. The traditional way of doing things is the best way.
Very inaccurate. I don't believe that.
No, you think if there's a better way and it's modern,
why not?
Who cares about tradition?
Yeah.
I'm a responsible and reliable person.
Yes. I think very accurate.
Very accurate, yes. I always know that you will be here.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, there is never a question in my mind, oh, do you think, has Aliyah slept in? Has she forgotten about this lesson that we planned? No, she will be here.
I have three alarms, woke up 45 minutes before, got here 30 minutes before everyone.
Yes. Aliyah has this phrase that she used to use all the time. She used to have her solo privates with me quite early in the day, right after school. And, she got off school at, I think, 3:30 here is pretty much the standard. And her solo lesson would start at 4 o'clock. And she would arrive at 3:45. And if she arrived at 3:50, the first thing she would do, she would walk in and say, Abby, I'm sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
And I would look at her and say, Aliyah, your solo does not start for another 10 minutes. And she would go, I know, but I'm late for being early.
Yes, I'm late for my usual.
I'm late for being early. So I absolutely believe you are probably the most responsible and reliable person I have ever met in my life. Absolutely 100%. I have a lot of plans for how I can improve myself.
Very accurate.
Deep thinky.
Deep thinky.
I make sure that even small details are correct.
Very accurate.
Perfectionism.
Yeah.
I enjoy caring for others and their needs.
I think that's very accurate. I want to. Sometimes I may not know how, but I want to.
But you want to.
Yes.
I want to be a person that others can look up to.
Yes.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Yeah.
I push myself to succeed.
Yes.
Very accurate.
Very accurate. I make important contributions to my community.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm helpful. So
Yes.
I'd say very accurate.
You do a lot of volunteering, honestly,
Yeah.
at our local community center. Aliyah does a lot of volunteering. And you volunteer even with the dance group
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the studio.
Yeah.
You volunteer quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I rarely have strong emotions.
Inaccurate. Very
Very inaccurate. I already had that one
Yeah.
marked off. I was like, oh no. I feel I never truly belong in social groups.
That's a thinky. I'd say neutral.
Neutral?
Yeah.
You don't really sway one way or the other?
No.
I want to learn as much as I can about how the world works.
In certain aspects, but also no.
Yeah.
I would say probably inaccurate
Yeah, regular
because
inaccurate.
anytime Charlie and I actually had a long discussion today actually about various different political values and kind of what's going on globally and within our own country.
Yeah.
And Aliyah took a minor nap on the floor.
Minor nap. Played with a spoon for a
Played
while.
with- she played with a spoon.
She choked on the spoon like various times.
I
Yeah, nearly
don't
swallowed
think,
it.
I think I don't want to understand how the world works, but I want to understand how other people work.
Yeah.
That's
You're
me.
more interested in the human aspect,
Yeah.
not the global aspect.
Yeah,
Interesting.
definitely.
It is important for me to understand what can go wrong in a situation.
I think that's regular accurate. I like to understand.
You like to understand even if you're not necessarily making plans for
Yeah.
it. I take the bleeding is internal.
Yes.
English is great.
English is hard. I take steps to ensure I don't feel sad or lonely.
Very accurate.
Oh, yeah.
I spiral.
Trying new things keeps life interesting.
Very accurate. I like new stuff.
I'm an upbeat person.
Very
Yeah.
accurate.
I don't know how you have bottomless reserves of energy. Even when you should be dying on the floor, you still find a way to get up and run around
Yeah.
the room.
This girl
Yeah.
wakes up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then she doesn't get off dance until like 10
10.
o'clock at night.
And I still kind of.
And she's still going.
She's still crazy.
She's still
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I am usually the one to take a stand when others
That's
won't.
very inaccurate. No
Yeah.
way.
Unless you really feel like
Yeah.
there's a personal
Yeah.
reason for
Yeah.
your protective side to come out, yeah. Other people have stronger opinions than I do.
Very accurate.
Yeah. Everyone has a role to play in society and a duty to do their best.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
Just accurate?
Yeah, just accurate.
I am concerned with protecting what I have.
Very accurate.
Yes. I have a good sense of what my future holds.
I think regular accurate. I have faith in myself.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's set in stone, but
Yeah.
you know, you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
plans and you plan
Yeah.
on achieving those
Yes.
plans. I am an average person with ordinary likes and dislikes.
Very inaccurate.
So you are
I don't think
an inaverage person with extraordinary likes and dislikes. Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Huh.
I am.
I see. I try new ways of doing things just to see if they will work.
Yeah.
Very accurate. I like
Yes.
to try new things.
I have a great deal of willpower.
I would say, I would say very accurate.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
so too. With some of the things that Aliyah does, if you've ever watched her dance, the number of things that she can push her body through just because she wants
I want
to do
to.
it.
Yeah.
Your willpower
Yeah.
is extremely high.
Yeah.
Self-improvement is a major interest of mine.
Very accurate.
I'm pretty sure she would write a self-help book if she could.
I probably will one day.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the results here.
Let me scroll down.
So I'm looking at this beautiful 9-part pie chart here. So you are definitely not a type 8, a type 6, or a type 5.
If
Yeah.
you scroll all the way down, I think it
Yeah.
gives you.
This pie chart is very interesting, though,
Yeah.
because I'm looking at things like some of them are very close to one another, but others, like 8 is super
So
low on this
low.
pie chart.
We should look at what that is later.
Right, let's see. Your primary type is 2.
Yep.
Interesting. So let's see. You are a 98% match for a type 2.
Oh.
And type 2 can be described as the giver.
Yeah.
Wow.
You were
right.
Predictions.
Who knew, man?
2s want to be liked and find ways they can be helpful to others so that they can be loved and belong. I would
Yeah,
agree with that.
That's me.
Your next closest one is only 85. So 98 for type 2 and 85 for 3. That's a
Yeah.
huge difference to me.
Oh, and for 7 too.
Actually, no, you are also a 95% match for type 1 down here.
That's
and the type 1 is thought of as the
Wow.
perfectionist. Can we call it or what? The giver and the
Wow.
perfectionist. Nailed it. Type 1 can be thought of as the perfectionist. Ones place a lot of emphasis Ones place a lot of emphasis on following the rules and doing things correctly. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And even type 7, you've
Yeah,
got a 95% match too. Type 7 is described as the enthusiast. 7s want to have as much fun and adventure as possible and are easily bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
I would feel like that's very accurate. Let's see. What makes you unique? Although your Enneagram type explains a great deal about you, it doesn't explain everything. We're going to look at sections in this trait that are unique to you. Your top 3 personality, well, we can only see one because we're cheap and we're not paying for these results, so thanks. Your top personality superpower is self-improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally a 20 out of 20.
I think I've changed a lot.
That is a superpower right there. 20 out of 20. Holy mother of pearl.
I think I change a lot.
You like
grow.
self-help.
Yeah.
You do. Wow. That's really accurate, actually.
That's me.
Holy
That is a
dynamo.
That is me.
And I guess the next closest here, just to mention, there's one more type that she has over 90 in, and that's a 94% match to type 9, which is the peacemaker.
Oh.
9s like to keep a low profile and let the people around them set the agenda.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Damn accurate. So kind of in summary here, I think that was extremely accurate.
Yeah.
Charlie and I basically called you out on
Yeah,
every single thing
true.
we thought you were going to be. Do you feel like this is accurate to you? Do you feel
Yes.
like your it's accurate?
Yeah, I think so.
Ellie's looking at
That's
me
me.
going, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's me in
Yeah.
a nutshell right there. All right, so that is Aliyah's Enneagram type. Let us know if you've ever taken one of these tests. Let us know what your personality says about you.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it. And I guess that's it for now.
Yeah.
All right, so we will see you in the next episode.
Take it gay by gay, guys.
Bye.